What's up, Grand Gang?
Yay.
It's your boy Quan.
And it's your girl Stephanie.
And this is the Grand family. Right now we making homemade sushi. We just prepping right now till the rice get done. As you can see, we got all our ingredients on the table. Right now we in a good angle. I don't want to move the camera, so I'm gonna bring the ingredients to y'all.
Have the pickled ginger, sriracha, and mayo. You'll see us use that a little later. We got hoisin and sesame seed oil, but y'all, they didn't have eel sauce. We got the hoisin. Don't get it. You don't need it. We have the seasoned rice vinegar and soy sauce, 2 avocados. We use imitation crab and smoked salmon. So y'all, we use jasmine rice, and you can use jasmine rice. We'll show you a really good way to make it sticky so it works out. We just, okay, and then here's the nori, of course, that we're gonna need to roll up the sushi with. So I'm actually just in the back prepping the vegetables up. After the rice was done, we poured it in this nice bowl here. And again, we're gonna make it a little bit more sticky. So when we made this is about 3 cups of rice that we use. We used a little bit more water with that. This is our bamboo mat that we use, of course, to roll it up with. Quan right here is actually going to wrap the mat up with some saran wrap, and it just makes an easier cleanup. So it's you just take it off, and then the mat is fresh for another time. You can use it again. I'm in the back actually making a little mixture here for the rice. It's a 3-2-1 method. So 3 parts 3 parts seasoned vinegar, rice vinegar, 2 parts sugar, and 1 part salt. And that's gonna give that rice that nice, sushi flavor. If you don't have seasoned rice vinegar, you can also use apple cider vinegar or just regular white vinegar. Adding in that liquid makes the rice a little bit more sticky too. So not only did we use a little bit extra water when making the rice, this mixture actually moistens up the rice a little bit more too. So jasmine rice was cool for us when we use this recipe. I've seen people use long grain rice too. It was like 70 something cents at Walmart if you want to use that. Again, just use extra water when making it so the rice is nice and sticky if you don't have sushi grade rice. So now I'm just incorporating all of that into the rice vinegar and getting it ready. Yep, tasting a little bit and getting it ready for the rice. Yep, you want to pour it all in there and mix it up. And since the rice was just finished, it really got in there really nicely and kind of melted that salt and sugar down. So right now I'm getting the avocados ready for the sushi, and how I did it was I cut it in half, I took the little pit out, and now I'm just scoring the sushi to get nice slices. And I do it with the shell on, so yep, I could just scoop it all out real good, just like so. So now that I went ahead and got the vegetables ready, I'm gonna go ahead and get the protein together for the sushi. We went ahead and just got smoked salmon. It was kind of late, so we didn't want to do any raw fish. We wanted the kids to be able to go ahead and enjoy it. And also we were trying to make it like budget friendly so anyone can go ahead and do this recipe. So I'm just dividing up the salmon now. We did 2 kinds of salmon rolls. We did a Philly roll, which also, yes, calls for cream cheese. We have cream cheese. And I'm making a spicy salmon too. So for the spicy salmon, Quan is getting the sriracha ready for me. I kind of eyeballed it. I just basically knew what went in it. And it's just sriracha, mayo, and sesame oil. For this, I believe I used 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, another 1 tablespoon of sriracha, and maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of mayo. But again, it's to your liking. If you want it hotter, you can definitely put more sriracha in there. It's up to you. I really enjoyed making my own sushi because we really can just make it our own. This smells so good. That sesame really brought it out. I know, right?
We bet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the rice on the hard side. We're gonna flip it over. Add all the ingredients.
So y'all, we actually dipped our spatula in water and oil, so when we spread the rice over the nori, it wouldn't stick. It was actually very helpful and a pro tip that I pass along to y'all. So here I'm starting with the California roll, which is the imitation crab, cucumber, and avocado. We got the leg style crab, so I just cut one of them in half and laid it on there and kind of broke the avocado so it wouldn't be as moon shaped, so it would all fit. And to roll it was really easy. The bamboo mat is super helpful. It's a little bit hard for me to explain how I rolled it, but it's not intimidating. I'm gonna go really slow here so you guys can get the gist of it. This is the most important part right here when you're tightening up your sushi, is actually grabbing the end of the mat and pulling it opposite direction and making it tight. So again, you want to lay the rice on the more tough side of the sushi. It definitely has a difference. And also the way you want to roll it is you don't want to roll it with the lines going horizontal. You want to roll it with the lines vertical, because sometimes the sushi can snap. And you'll see that there are little perforated lines on the nori. Look at them. So this fast forwarded a few rolls. We had a ton of ingredients left. It's surprising how little goes into sushi, but I wanted to elevate it a little bit. So on the California rolls, I topped it with smoked salmon and a little avocado, whatever I had left really. And then after that, I used the saran wrap and wrapped it up. It actually helps hold anything you have on top, whether it be like shrimp tempura or the salmon, as you're cutting it. So it gives you a great presentation. So here we're just using the hoisin sauce to dress the plate. To be honest, hoisin sauce is for more savory dishes. They just didn't have eel sauce, and this was the closest texture to eel sauce, but the flavor, I love hoisin sauce any other time, but just not on sushi. So I say get an eel or oyster sauce instead, but you know, this was basically it. So you just want to cut it in half and always wipe your blade. So just keep it cutting it in halves.
Halves, right?
If I had a better knife, the saran wrap would be more useful, but you know, I don't think I really need it right now.
Fact.
So yeah, y'all, this is again how to cut it. You cut it in half, and then you cut it that half and a half, and cut that half and a half. So that's just me cutting it again. Sorry that I had to do a voiceover, y'all. We definitely were playing music throughout the whole night, so we didn't want to get copyrighted. And this was our final result. Hope you like it.
It's thick, so it's gone.
It looks so good, y'all. It smells delicious too.